Now give it up for one of New Zealand's top local exports. It's Melanie Bracewell.
Oh my God. Hi, I'm Mel. I have a boyfriend. That wasn't a joke. No, it's great. It's great having a boyfriend because I was getting very desperate. I used to get really easily attached. Like, a guy would send me one text. I'd be like, what are we? He'd be like, I'm your Uber driver, I'm outside. I'm like, oh, you've got a car. That sort of stuff. But I love my boyfriend. He's amazing, but he is a nerdy little loser. But I love him. I love that about him, right? Like, I'll give you an example. We just moved to Australia. We're on the plane about to arrive in Melbourne. I see he's using the plane Wi-Fi. He's searching the phrase in Google, Australian singles. I'm like, what is this bastard up to? We haven't even arrived yet. He's trying to cheat on me in advance, So I pried. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you searching that? He was like, oh, I see. I'm trying to find a website in which I can buy single Yu-Gi-Oh trading cards. I was like, oh, that's so much worse. I wish he was cheating, It would have been easy to explain to my parents. But it's good. It's been good being back here in New Zealand. I was hanging out with my friend recently. He's also great, but he's a chronic mansplainer, right? If you don't know what mansplaining is, I guess ask a guy. But it's when guys explain things that you might already know, right? We're having lunch, and I was telling him about how I went to that stationery shop Typo, that shop that's like warehouse stationery for basic bitches. Where you get those notepads that say stuff like, eat, sleep, repeat. And you're like, that sounds like depression. You need more than a notepad, So I was telling him, I was like, oh yeah, I went to Typo. And he went, excuse me, I think you mean Topol. Flabbergasted, I sat there in stunned silence. I respected it. I respected the confidence. I was like, I want to bottle that confidence, sell it as like a Chemist Warehouse fragrance, Anyway, I didn't find anything at Typo. I had to go to Fit Cools. Last time I was here in New Zealand, it was my sister was getting married, and I was in charge of organising her hen's do, right? And I couldn't find penis straws anywhere. Ladies, you know this, right? At hen's do's, yeah, we get these straws with little penises on the end. Not the whole straw. We're not unrealistic. Just the tip, We drink, we go, oh, drinking a little penis, it's a bit of fun. I don't know what guys do at stag nights, You couldn't have clitoris straws, you'd never find them. Rifling through the ice. Where did it go? Hasn't moved, But I thought about it more, I'm like, it makes sense. We're getting rid of straws in general. It makes sense that the penis straws are going along with that, Like, it's one thing to kill a turtle with a regular single-use plastic straw. Do with a penis, you're really rubbing it in. You're quite literally the environment. But there's no alternative, You can't get paper penis straws. Then they go soft in your mouth. You feel like you've done something wrong, Every time you take a sip, you're like, is it me? But it makes sense because a lot of the penises I've encountered have been single use.